Welcome, one and all. Let's have a little chat about shamanism, and at the end, we will engage in a ceremony together. What I genuinely love is that the shamanic traditions are so similar everywhere around our beautiful blue planet, even in cultures that have never been in contact with each other. It says something, doesn't it? For me, this shows me that shamanism has arisen directly from the needs of the human beings in all of these places instead of being spread by people to different corners of the world, a game that we all know that the religions play so well. Then the methods that the shamans in all of these different places are so similar is an expression of the fact that they worked in the past, they work today, and they will continue to work long after all of our collective bones are no longer alive and walking here on our divine blue planet. Shamanism is most definitely not a religion. However, it absolutely has a spiritual connection, a rich and wealthy dimension, for shamanism relies on our experiences as individuals. It is a pathway of direct revelation. It does not rely on the doctrines of a religion. Shamanism, as you know, ended up in opposition to the religions that gradually developed into the centralized authoritarian churches that many of us may have had a close encounter with. And as a result of these confrontations with, above all, Christianity, shamanism either went underground or entered into a little bit of a symbiotic relationship with elements from these newfangled religions. We can see it everywhere in their ceremonies where they have come from, including most of the major festivals, all have their roots in ancient festivals. During this process, the new religious authorities and governments that supported them or ran them simply killed off shamans or drained it of its core methods, above all, ecstasy and drumming. We only have to have a look at most of them are hierarchical. There's generally a man at the top. We women definitely have a second string role to play in a lot of these new religions, and that isn't right. For we are juicy and we are wonderful. We are ecstatic, loving, living beings. And when we come into the shamanic viewpoint, we open our hearts and we are able to live as a whole person once more. For in the shamanic worldview, mind and body are inseparable. There is no difference between the psychological, the spiritual, the physical, the social. It is one. Even life and death are not separate conditions. How can they be? We believe that we go on from here to evermore in that wonderful, beautiful spiral that is life.